What's up guys? This video I'll be showing you my training schedule and why I choose these exercises and the amount of times I train during the day. See you there. Okay, so here I've got, let's start from the top. So arm wrestling 2, this is just because I made another workout. So this is just my second one because the last one didn't really work. So here all day means during the day, whenever I can or when I'm not tired, I cup. So I do high cup, low cup and normal cup, and that's because my cup isn't as strong as other people's. So right now I'm just focusing on cup, so maybe in a few months I might focus on something else, but right now I'm focusing on cup. Conditioning, this is normally whenever I have the extra time. I just do very low weight and high repetitions, normally with resistance bands. So I do rising, pronation, cups, high pressure, back pressure, lat drags, press and fingers. So pretty much just everything. And then the main one, so I do contain and finish, and I just call it Dennis exercise as it is normally the exercise that I see Dennis Zeplenkov do, and that's just the warm-up. I then go from the top of my hand down to the bottom. So start with my hand. I do fingers, then cup, then rising, then pronation, then supination, then press, and then I don't know if you know him, but his name is Reno Masic, and I call it Reno side pressure. You can see in this video. Then cable side pressure from high up, so maybe just a few numbers higher, and do side pressure. Then cable side pressure from hand height, so where the machine is at the height of your hand, and here where only my forearm moves, so I only move my forearm when doing the side pressure. Then Dennis back pressure, so it's not really pulling back or to the side, it's more to the middle, and specifically to do Dennis Zeplenkov style. Then seated barbell curl, so where I'm seated and I do barbell curls, and I only go up to 90 degrees. And here it says 1 day supinated, 1 day hammer. So these two, I do 1 day where it's supinated and one day where it's hammer, so I can hit the brachioradialis. Then single arm preacher curl up to 90 degrees. Same thing, seated barbell curl, 1 day supinated, 1 day hammer. Pull-ups, neutral. I recently added it. That's just for pretty much everything on the top for pulling. And then after pull-ups is the lat drag low. An example of this would be where you grab somewhere and you just pull back towards your center, and that's just so every time you start, you have a good start by pulling back. And then here are the sets. I do 4 sets. First set is warm-up, normally dynamic. Second set is between 10 to 15 reps, but they're static. For example, the single arm preacher curl up to 90 degrees. For warm-up, the dynamic would be where I start from 90 degrees and I go up. However, the static would be where I keep it at 90 degrees and I just move my body. And then for the third set, 15 to 20 reps dynamic. Fourth set, 30 plus reps dynamic, more for endurance. And I do this pretty much every day, except for when I don't do table practice, except for once a week where I do original. And the original one was First set warm-up, dynamic. Second set 3 to 5 reps, so more of a strength and it's static. And then third set 10 to 15 static, and last set 30 plus reps dynamic for endurance. And that's it. So for this one, for the gym workout, I would try to split it up into 2. So right now I have it split in between rising, pronation, supination, press, Reno side pressure, cable side pressure, D7 in the morning, and then the rest in the afternoon / night. And if I don't have time, then I could do it all together, which would take approximately 2 hours. And obviously this depends on your body. If you can train 2 to 3 times a day, but right now this feels comfortable for me. And obviously the conditioning really does help with if I have any pains or just having energy for the next day. And obviously eating properly, lots of carbohydrates and protein, so my muscle can recover and I have lots of energy. And that's it. You guys, not sure if you want to use this, but I just try to focus on one all day. So if my cup is lacking, then I do cup. If my side pressure is lacking, I can do side pressure. If my back pressure is lacking, I do back pressure. But right now I like to focus on cup. And yeah, recovery, I think as long as your body can recover properly, then it should be fine. But if you do need to do less, of course, if your body can't take it, you can do less, or if you can do more. But it depends on the amount of time that you have and if your body allows to do it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay strong.